and I'm finally answering your Q&A questions. Exciting! So let us get started. Alright, first question is from Liz Trupiano. How often do you take a rest day? I take a rest day at least once a week, sometimes twice. It really just depends how my body feels. I've really learned to appreciate my body a lot more, and so if it needs that extra rest day, I totally take it. Do you feel guilty if you don't get a workout? I used to feel super guilty if I missed a workout, but now I stay so active with teaching classes. I don't feel as guilty anymore. If I miss 3 days in a row, then I'm starting to kind of lag, and I'm like, it's the worst. But since I know I'm going to get back into my routine because exercise is such a big part of my life, then I don't really feel as guilty. Alright, and then last one from Liz. What do you like to do for fun? And what do you do for work? Okay, what do I like to do for fun? I like exploring on foot. I like traveling, but I don't like traveling by car or anything. For example, in Japan, one of my favorite times was going up Mount Takao and just exploring and stuff. I love that way more than shopping. I will do that anytime. I also like to read, and I like playing video games. My favorite video game is Chrono Trigger for the Super NES, and I love playing Pokemon, as you can probably tell from my workouts. And I also paint for fun. If you noticed in the background of my workout videos, I have a bunch of Pokemon pictures. I actually painted all of those, so those are all the originals of them. And I paint Animal Crossing characters. You see Bob back here. It's my painting. I love Bob. He left my town, so there's that. But yeah, those are a few of my favorite things. Alright, what do you do for work? I'm a personal trainer and group fitness instructor. Brady Lawrence asked, what is your Pokemon that you think is the cutest? I think Bulbasaur is the cutest. Who do you think is the strongest? Strongest, I'd have to say Mew. Yeah. And then wish you had, that was a pet. I don't want to call it a pet, I want to call it a friend. And I'd want Raikou because he is my favorite Pokemon. Do you wish Pokemon was real, as in I could be a trainer in real life and go on journeys? Yes. Yes. I've been wishing that since I was 9, one of these days. Fit4is FX, or Juniper. She asked me, how do you get so awesome and cute? I'm Asian. And it's default. What city do you live in? I live in Milwaukee. Woo. Cheese and beer, my two favorite things. Not really. How did you get started in fitness? I played basketball and I was in track as a grade schooler. And then I kind of dropped off the bandwagon. But then in college I wanted to lose weight, and I started with the Thigh Master and dancing in my room, and then it escalated from there. Alright, next question is from Haj, or Hoj, or if we're going Japanese, then Hoge. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, but that's that. They asked, what is your personal workout regimen besides shooting awesome workouts for us? Oh, thank you. Okay, so my personal workout regimen, it changes a lot. 2 months ago, I did mainly kickboxing and then the workouts that we do together. Right now, I do 2 heavy strength training, so 1 for upper body, 1 for lower body. I'm just getting back into heavy lifting right now. And then I do our workouts together, and then on the side, sometimes I go rock climbing, and I just dance around for fun. Alright, how many days per week do you personally work out? 5 to 6 days, yes. What does a typical day of nutrition look like for you? Well, this changes. This is hard. Usually when I wake up, I have a banana with 2 tablespoons of PB2. I love the taste of PB2. I love that stuff. And then going on to lunch, also my post-workout meal, today I had chicken, 3 ounces chicken, about a third of a cup of quinoa, and then 2 cups of broccoli, because I really like broccoli, roasted broccoli. And then later I'm probably gonna have, I actually made this recipe in one of my videos, the panini pizza thing. I love that so much. And in between I have some kind of snack, banana with peanut butter, or maybe some chocolate, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm working on my diet a lot lately. I realized I've been eating a lot that I didn't need to be eating, so I'm just starting to clean it up a little bit more now. Yay, thank you for the kind words. And then Speaking of eating, what are your favorite cheat meals when you decide to treat yourself? I love treating myself. My favorite cheat meal would have to be sushi. I love sushi so much. Okay, next question is from Ty Spicer. Yay! Did you grow up playing sports, and if so, which ones? So I played basketball and I was in track. I was the sprinter and the long jumper in grade school. How did you get into the fitness industry? And where do you get your inspiration for your workouts? So how'd you get in the fitness industry? I'll get to that question later. I know that Millionaire asked me to tell you how I got into like YouTube. It is really cool. So I will get back to that question. And where do you get your inspiration from? Inspiration, I get it from like everywhere. So like for the Pokemon workouts and stuff, I actually literally get that concept from that Pokemon. So like Spoink is the Plyo. And then I had my 90s throwback videos, so I got those moves like inspired by the music videos, so that was really cool. But for the moves and stuff, sometimes I just go in a room with that piece of equipment and I just play around with it and I'm like, oh, like that worked. So yeah, that's where I get my inspiration from. Is being a personal trainer your full-time occupation? Yes, but I do mainly group fitness instructing right now. Night Owl Doc, that's cute. Yay, I'm glad you like my workouts, thank you. See, off the wall questions. Do you live in a house or an apartment? I live in my mom's house right now. And then they asked about the disappearing lamp. There is that lamp on the table to the left in my workout videos. It's totally fine, I just moved it. I'm trying to simplify the background in my workouts actually. Yeah, it's totally fine. It's not broken yet, even though I'm pretty clumsy. Every year I break an ornament. Every year. And then since I live with my mom, no, I don't have to worry about neighbors. They also asked, how often do you work out off camera? Whatever equals 5 to 6 days of working out a week. Also, how tall are you and what size shoe do you wear? I am 5'7.5". That half is very important to me. It's very important, you guys. One day I'm gonna be 5'8". It's gonna be great. What size shoe do you wear? I wear anything from a 9 to a 10. I got pretty big feet. Pretty big. And yay, Night Owl likes my shoes. Yeah, the shoes that I wear, it's all Nike. It's all Nike. So if you're gonna buy from them, make sure you buy half size up. I wear like a 9.5 in those. Next question is from Kelly Hart. I'm sorry if I didn't pronounce your last name right, but I like it anyway. She asks, I love the clothes you wear in your skits. Where do you find your treasures? I get a lot of hand-me-downs. I am super blessed to be able to have sisters where I fit in their old clothes, so that is awesome. But when I do go shopping, my main go-to stores are Hot Topic, and which I did work at for 2.5 years of my life, PS. H&M and Forever 21. Yeah. Oh, and Japan. I got a lot of clothes from Japan. Like, I would try not to eat as much so I could afford clothes in Japan. It was really pathetic. Alright, next question is from Haller O'Donna. I love that. What is your favorite book? Favorite book? It's gotta be a Harry Potter book, and it's gonna be The Goblet of Fire. I love that book so much. Like, oh. Alright, Cortez Fitness asked how old I am and how tall am I. So tall am I? 5'7.5", and I'm 25 years old. Panda in the night, yay Panda, asked, do you have any motivation to work out? Where I get more motivation from is kind of from like past me. I think of like the Tough Mudder and stuff and like these events that I've done, and I'm like, oh man, like I was strong enough to get through that. And like, this is why I do what I do. Another example, if you haven't done like any of the runs or anything like that, my mom was struggling to lift up part of her like bird bath, and she's like, and I'm always the go-to person, like people are like, can you help me lift this? And I'm like, yeah, I could do that. It's really exciting to be able to help people like that. Advice for being motivated, think about the capabilities you will be able to do. Think about being able to go dancing and not be like, oh, my cardio's down, I can't dance, but you could dance the whole night. Think about your goals, like, okay, so Panda said that she wanted to look awesome for her cosplay. Think of the end results, like, this is what I want to look like. Picture yourself in that way and then work towards it. And then she also says that she gets distracted by like social media during working out and stuff. Yeah, that's really easy to happen. I put my phone on silent when I'm working out. I don't want to talk to anyone. But yeah, working out is your time, so take advantage of that, put it all into that workout. If you're getting distracted with like 40-minute workouts, try doing like 15-minute like all-out workouts. Be like, okay, I only have to work out for 15 minutes. It's not so bad. Try starting out that and then slowly build up to it. She also asked, have any advice for cravings? Okay, so cravings, I know, cravings are really tough. I struggle with cravings too sometimes, especially with chocolate. I don't restrict myself from having chocolate. There are times where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna cut down on sugar and stuff, but I don't want to completely shut myself down from it. That's just gonna make you want it even more. If you're going to have chocolate, I recommend buying expensive, high quality chocolate. That way you're not just like, you keep like piling your mouth and you really savor that flavor and like the goodness of it and stuff. Alright, Mackenzie Clark, I know her personally, so it's very exciting. Oh, she wants to go to Hogwarts, another awesome thing. One question, are you still working at Core or are you training elsewhere? I am still just working at Core right now. I went for a few other job interviews, but it just didn't feel right. So, right now I'm really trying to just concentrate on Core and also my YouTube. Yay! Alright, Anna Taitinen. Sorry, I'm really bad at pronouncing. Okay, when and what motivated you to exercise regularly before deciding to become a YouTube fitness trainer? In college, I wanted to lose weight, so I did like the Thighmaster. For more regularly though, I actually developed an eating disorder, and that made me want to exercise a lot. Not the healthy way, but even though that was like a really bad time of my life, something good came out of it, and now I exercise regularly and I'm working on getting stronger. So that's exciting. Is your family into fitness as well? No. My dad like goes on the elliptical and he goes running sometimes. My mom not so much. I'm trying to get her to do my beginner workouts, which is cool. My sister, she actually does yoga every day, which is awesome. Like, she has gotten so much stronger from it. So that's just the kind of fitness that she likes. So she is actually into it. She's actually the one that got me into like Jillian Michaels workouts. So that helped me a lot to get to where I am now too. And then my other sister doesn't really work out that much. Tiffany! I love Tiffany. Okay, Tiffany, hi! She asked what exercises she could do to train herself to do pull-ups. For pull-ups, I'm still actually trying to work on my pull-ups as well. For exercises besides pull-ups, I definitely recommend back rows, and then you change the position of your hands. So have it where your palms are facing up, facing each other, and then facing out. So it's gonna work different parts of your back. If you can't do negatives on the pull-up bar, where you come up and then you slowly come down, and control it on the way down, that's gonna help you a lot. But if you don't have access to that, I definitely recommend shoulder press negatives. So you press up and then slowly lower that weight down. So that's definitely gonna help you. But if you do have access to that pull-up bar, then those negatives are gonna work. And also assisted pull-ups, and then after you do that, do a few push-ups in between. And yeah, if you just hang on a pull-up bar, that's also gonna help you. It's gonna help you with your grip strength, because sometimes like it's just my hands that are stopping me, or like my grip strength or anything like that. Alright, and then she asked one more thing. Would you ever consider doing a vlog channel? Maybe. Well, now I'm considering it. I'll get back to you on that. Lainula! Actually, I never know how to pronounce your name. Lainula? I call you Lainula in my head, so that's what I'm gonna call you. Favorite meal? Favorite meal? I love sushi. I love sushi. And I also love ramen, but it has to be from Japan, sorry. Alright, favorite exercise move? I love ninja tuck jumps. I love feeling like I am a superhero. Favorite fitness personality? Oh, that's tough. I have a few. Okay, Jillian Michaels will always be top. She really helped to inspire me. She helped me to get healthier and everything. But then I also really like Millionaire Hoy because he is so real. I love his workouts, and he's helped me a lot to build my channel, so I can't thank him enough for that. So he's definitely one of my favorite personalities too. And then I'd have to say Lisa Marie from Body Rock. I love her. She is so fun to work out with. She's also a big inspiration for me. And I love her accent. Love her accent. Who Where or are your biggest influencers? I'd say those three are. How does your regular day look like? It depends on what day it is. Let's go with like a Wednesday. I'll film a workout, teach 2 classes, edit my film, chill for a while, probably play some Animal Crossing. Then I have PT at later in the night, so I will do that. What school did you or do you go to? For like colleges, I went to UW Milwaukee, and I majored in Japanese. I'm not very good at Japanese, but that's okay. And then I also went to Seijo University in Tokyo, Japan for 6 months. That was probably the best experience I've ever done. So I highly recommend studying abroad. Do it. Don't even think about it. Just do it. What kind of fitness courses, certifications have you done? So I have a personal training certificate through ACE, and I also have a health coach certificate through ACE, and I am CrossCore certified. CrossCore is like the TRX, pretty much. Have you ever struggled with doing too much of everything, like exercise, food, stress? Yes. All of it. As I mentioned before, I did have an eating disorder. I over-exercised, I didn't eat, and I stress myself out a lot about things. But yeah, even with like recovering from my eating disorder and stuff, actually recently, I started eating a lot. Like, I would just sit at home and eat. And people are like, well, you move around so much. I'm like, I'm still eating a lot. And I was eating way too much, and I'll actually have a before and after picture in my Instagram sometime. So it's kind of crazy, the transformation of going from like super skinny, not strong, to strong, to eating a little bit too much, to back to normal. What book are you currently reading? Well, I just finished Ronda Rousey last night. That was an awesome book. I really liked it. And then I'm always constantly rereading Harry Potter. I'm on the 7th one for the 5th time. Oh, and then I'm also reading the Compendium 3 of Walking Dead. I like reading a lot at the same time. Which place would you like to travel or to visit? New Zealand. I actually was deciding between continuing my YouTube or traveling through New Zealand. Kind of crazy. For now, YouTube has won. How would your dream day look like? Oof. I would wake up early naturally and well rested. I would have a little breakfast, and then I would work out, have a killer workout, then have an amazing post-workout meal, and then I would go and explore the world. Seriously, I love exploring. And all along the way, I would meet all these cool people, and we would have cool times together, dance, and then if somehow I could explore like New Zealand and then be transported instantly back home, that would be amazing. And then I would come home and just chill and play some video games and then read and then go to bed. Like, that would be awesome. A millionaire asked me to tell you about why I shot my first YouTube video. Okay, so why did I create my first YouTube video? This is kind of cool. I actually have a prop for this. Didn't prepare that one. I was at an anime convention with one of my friends, and he does art. And I was like, oh, how much do you charge for a commission? And he's like, well, if you make a workout video for me, like a leg workout, then I'll make you something. And I was like, deal. And he made me this one of Leaf from Animal Crossing. And he's like, what does it have to say? I'm like, it has to say cash for ass. It's just something me and my sister say. And it says, not enough bells? No worries, we trade for cash for ass. But anyway, Leaf is my favorite NPC from Animal Crossing. I went a while without doing a video for him, and in my head I'm like, oh, I'll make one eventually, and then I never did. And one day I was doing a Body Rock video, and they were having like their guest hosts who were doing the workouts, and then I was just like, I can do this. Like, I want to be on Body Rock. I want to be one of those awesome people. I want to meet Lisa Marie and Sean Light and all those awesome people. So yeah, I actually contacted Freddie from Body Rock, and I was like, hey, this is me, this is my Instagram. I was wondering if you need a new host. Like, I would love to help other people. I love what you do. I love your image. You guys are so cool, blah, blah, blah. But I said it more toned down, so I seemed pretty legit and stuff. He actually got back to me like a few hours later, and I was like, what? My mind was racing. I'm like, holy cow. He's like, oh, you have a great image. Do you have any videos that we could see? So I'm like, oh, oh no, I don't right now, but I'll make one. If you notice, in my first video, I have all the Body Rock equipment, and that is actually my audition to be on Body Rock. And then I was so excited, and he like followed me on Instagram. I'm like, this is the coolest thing ever. I feel so cool. This would be like a dream come true. I sent it to him, and then he didn't get back to me a week later, and so I sent a reminder email like, hey, hope you checked my video out, it'd be really cool, hope to hear from you soon, yeah. And he still never messaged me back, and that was unfortunate. But then I was like, well, I still gotta make that leg workout, so if you notice, my second workout video is the leg workout that I promised my friend. And then after that, I got requests from a few people like, hey, can you do some more videos? I was like, yeah, okay. So I made some more videos, and then Millionaire started writing on my comments, and he's like, hey, like your stuff. And I'm like, no way does this guy like my stuff. He has like 25,000 subscribers. And he actually did like my stuff, and then it just kept going from there, and it was awesome. So that is the tale. I still love Body Rock, don't get me wrong, I love Body Rock. Alright, and then Erin Brooks asks, you live in a house or with a family or roommates? Erin, I love you. And then as I said before, I live in a house with my mommy. Okay, and then I got one question on Facebook, and that's from Patrick P. Star, and he asked, will I be at ASEN? I don't know yet. Maybe for like one day, but I'm not gonna have a booth there this year. Alright, and to finish off on my Instagram, Fana Fitness, also known as Jay, he asked me if I still work out at Animal House, and no, I do not, unfortunately. I used to live there a lot. I miss the place like crazy, but honestly the drive, it was just too long, and the area is kind of shady, so I do not live there anymore, I'm sorry. Mariposa Merche. Ah, that's cute. Okay, what is your definition of beauty? Oh, I like this question. That's very cool. Someone who is strong, confident, happy, and individual. So unique too. Yeah, that's my definition of beauty. Yeah, can I do that? Can I use 4 adjectives? Can you do that? I'm doing it. And for those of you who are still with me, my sister, Dessert Naps, on Instagram asked me quite a few questions that I will answer now. Why is Beth so incredible? Because you dance along to Hotline Bling with me, even over Google Hangouts. What's your favorite thing about ants? I really like their exoskeletons. How can ducks and beavers be friends? They're both kind of dopey. Where's Waldo? I don't know. What's your favorite thing about shaved butts? They're shaved. Who do you think you are? I am not Christina Perri, tell you that one. What's up, pussycat? What's your favorite thing about Harry Butters? She calls Harry Potter Harry Butters to make me angry. So everything, I love everything about Harry Butters. Trees? I like how that's a question now. Boxers or briefs? Boxers. Hello? Hi. Alright guys, so I hope I answered all of your questions. If not, please go ahead and leave a comment below, and I will answer them for you via typing with my fingers and stuff. Thank you so much, you guys, for your support. I really can't thank you enough. It's so awesome to be able to help people all over the world, and then to hear from you guys. I love that. Alright, so hopefully I will see you soon, and yeah, have an awesome day. Roar! And also, for those of you who are wondering what the challenge is going to be next month, I'm going to have a New Year's resolution challenge. We're going to have 3 workouts a week. We're putting the Pokemon challenges on hold just for a little bit and getting our fitness in check for 2016. Yay! Yay! Roar!